Hi there. I want to talk today with you about love and desire and how challenging it can be for us to have them both. Especially for those of us who are in long-term relationships. And I so often have people come to me with this issue, and I've been there myself, and I go there myself in my current relationship. And that is that, when you're in a long-term relationship or any relationship, and you love the person and they love you, and you know that you love each other, and it's it's beautiful in so many ways. But one of the greatest complaints is I just don't have the desire for them anymore. I don't feel attracted to them in that way. I don't feel turned on by them, as sad as that might sound. It's true, and it happens for so many people. And then on the other end of the coin, I have a lot of people who come to me with the issue, that they are, that they're really attracted to this person, and they have this, huge desire for this person, but they're not good for them, or they don't, they're not available. And then the ones that are really available, they're not attracted to them. So this whole issue, this whole drama that we have that's ongoing between men and women, where we are into them and attracted to them and desire them, but they're not available, or we're loving them and we love them and we're so happy together, but the desire is gone. Why the hell is this? It's so freaking frustrating. And is there a way around it? Well, there is a way around it. And I want to speak a little bit about it today, but I'm going to talk a lot about this too in one of my webinars that's coming up. So if you're not registered for the webinar, make sure you comment on this, and I'll contact you and we'll get your details to register you for the webinar. But make sure you get into the group, the Physics of Love and Relationships group. Ask to join if you're not in there already, because that's the way that you'll get into the webinar. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. Why do we want and desire someone, or we love them and it's sweet and gentle and loving and safe? This is the reason. Well, when you want something, you really want it. I was speaking with one of my clients today about that. She likes wine. So do I. We were saying, okay, imagine that beautiful glass of beautiful, delicious Bordeaux sitting there on the bench waiting for you. It's Friday evening and you're just hanging to have that glass of wine. You've poured it, it's breathing, it's delicious. How do you feel? You want it. You just, you can feel it inside you, like, you're almost salivating, and that beautiful warm glow that you're going to get. You just want it so bad. So, you feel that feeling. That's desire. That's wanting. Now, imagine this. You've got that beautiful glass of wine and you're drinking it. And you've had your first glass and it's delicious and you love the taste of it and you're enjoying it. And then you're having your second glass. What's happened to that feeling of wanting it, that feeling of desire? It's gone. It's not there because you've got it and you're enjoying it, but you're not feeling desire anymore. This is because you cannot desire something you have. It's a conflicting emotional state. Desire is the very feeling of wanting something that you don't have. So we can only desire the things that we don't have. It's not possible otherwise. Now, let's go on to the other side of the coin. Let's talk about love. Those of you who felt love before, remember what it feels like. When I'm feeling love, I feel soft and warm and safe. I feel safe and I feel held. And love is so beautiful. And if you haven't felt love with a partner, you would have felt it with a parent or an aunt or a dog. That's what love is. Love, by its very nature, is feeling safe. Now, how can you feel desire, something, wanting something, needing something, but not having it, and safe, love, safe, held, certain at the same time? You can't. You can't have desire and love at the same time. Now, this particular thing is looked at in depth by a wonderful, wonderful author called Esther Perel. So if you want to read her stuff, I highly recommend it. I don't recommend people easily or lightly, so I do recommend her work. It's amazing, and it's pretty much around this topic, desire and love. Anyway, back to the issue. So that's all well and good, but for so many years for me, I was frustrated by not understanding how then can we be married? Like, okay, is it inevitable that we need to have affairs? Or is it inevitable that we need to live a kind of bland marriage? Or what? What do we do? Well, here's the thing. When you're married and you have love, and that's great because, you need to have love to be in or just, in a committed relationship. You have that love. You need to enjoy that time of love. And you need to allow there to also be times of uncertainty. Uncertainty is the place where desire breeds. Uncertainty is where we need to be to want something. Now, when you're in a relationship with somebody, and this happens for a lot of people who are not yet in a relationship, who are simply dating or who are just dating, it's the same here for a lot of people as well. We're not comfortable with uncertainty. We do everything we can to change that, to get out of uncertainty, to feel certain. So when we're dating, for instance, and, we're waiting for the person to call or to see how, to have our next date, we don't like that feeling of uncertainty. So we either make up all the reasons they haven't called, or we call them ourselves, or we find an excuse to call them, or we send the first message even though we know we're really wanting to hear from them. These are all ways for us to avoid that feeling of uncertainty. Same thing happens in marriages. We start to be, especially as women, we start to be the one to make the next date, to make the things happen, to tell him what we want for our birthday, to get out of that place of feeling uncertain, of not knowing if he's going to do the thing that we really want, if he's been listening. So we try and avoid uncertainty as much as we can, and because we want to feel safe, and that's fair that we want to feel safe, but by avoiding uncertainty all the time, we're avoiding our ability to be in desire, to feel desire, and to feel that desire for our partner. So we need to let ourselves be in that uncertainty. And the other thing with being in uncertainty that's wonderful is that it actually gives our partner an opportunity to step up. It gives our partner an opportunity to surprise us and to gift us with the things that we really want. It also gives us the opportunity to observe that person and see, it's like a filter process to see if they're the type of person that we want to be with. We're giving them an opportunity to show us, are they going to love us? Are they going to help us to feel safe? And then naturally from that place of uncertainty and desire, we then will flow into a place of, building safety and experiencing love. And that's beautiful. And we can experience that and love it and enjoy it and be in that safety place. And then when another opportunity arises for us to feel uncertain, what we need to do is be okay with being uncomfortable in that place of uncertainty. This cultivates desire. And then allowing ourselves to flow into feeling safe and feeling loved. And then when uncertainty crops its head up again, don't run away from it so quickly. Let yourself be there. Be uncomfortable with uncertainty. And cultivate desire and allow the person that you're dating or that you're married to or you're in a relationship with to step up and show themselves to you. Hopefully this gives a little bit of insight into this, incredibly challenging issue that anyone who's been in a relationship really has most likely experienced, or when you're dating. Don't avoid that place of uncertainty. It cultivates desire when you're in a long-term relationship. Don't avoid that place of uncertainty when you're dating. It gives you an opportunity to really see who that person is, to observe their behaviors so that you get to know them better. It gives them an opportunity to step up and to give you the thing that you really want, which we love to do. And this is one of the things that builds love and trust and safety. Hopefully this has helped some of you. And as I said, if you want to know more, come to the webinar. If you're not registered for it yet, comment below or come and join our group, The Physics of Love and Relationship. Thanks for watching all of those of you who have.